Gonna
So,
record me.
Bobby, I know you're a stud, so I'd rather choose you first. If I'm a person you want to make an appointment with, how would you make an appointment with me?
Well, we're talking a cold or warm lead.
Uh, are you still working on your warm leads now?
Yeah, I have a lot of warm leads. That's why. That's why
Okay.
I'm good at it. Cold leads, I'm not good.
So do a warm one then.
Okay. What I would say is basically you guys understand that I've started my own business. It's I'm doing a little bit of everything in the financial industry. I wanted to see if you have 20 to 30 minutes to sit down to talk about your financial goals. I don't try not to get too much into detail about what I'm doing. Um, I'm not trying not to talk about product. I'm not trying to, I'm just talking. Well, this is after the conversation about a financial need in warm leads. You have to develop somewhat of a market or a financial need first. So this is considering that I've done that before or I've developed an interest in what it is. And once I get there, like I said, I don't say too much about what I'm doing. I talk about very basics.
And
'Cause
all of
I
them
don't
say
cover.
yes.
So what's that?
All of them say yes.
If I've developed a financial report, like an in first, yeah, I would say I've gotten pretty good traction. But like I said, my leads are very warm. They're current clients of mine, and some of them
What if,
are coworkers.
have you gotten any like objections? Oh, let me see. Let me get back to, let me think about it.
Yeah, but I don't do well with them because when people blow me off, I'm just like, okay, on to the next one. Like one of my potential recruits, she's like, oh, bring your laptop and I'll sign up Friday. And I'm like, if you can't meet with me on a Zoom meeting for 20, 30 minutes to sign up, then you're not going to do well in this business because we do trainings through Zoom, we do weekly meetings, we do recaps. So I kind of told her that recently, like, I can come and sign you up, but if you can't commit to a 30-minute Zoom meeting just to talk about because she did the I decide and she loved it. And hold on one second. One client text me real quick. So I want people to understand that if I'm offering them an opportunity, whether if it's for a financial consultation or for a recruitment consultation, I'm not just going to chase you down for it. I'm going to basically pique your interest, develop some sort of commonality or common goal, and then present to you a time that we can meet. And it could be Monday or Wednesday or Friday morning. Give them the option of or ask them their day off. But when somebody starts playing wishy-washy with me, my time's too valuable to be wishy-washy with people. Obviously, I'm doing this part-time because I have somewhat of a full-time job plus another side business. So I don't have time to chase after people like, hey, this is what I'm doing. If you're interested, this, or that. And if you can't jump through some of the hoops that I need you to jump through, then we'll just do it when you're ready because like I said, I don't have time to waste on people. I don't want to recruit 1,000 people and like five of them follow through. I want to recruit five, 10 people and all of them are solid. So that's just kind of what my philosophy is.
Gotcha. So then, show me your recruiting or to see if they're open to an opportunity pitch, I guess you would say, because you did the, financial stuff kind of thing. So what would be your opportunity one?
So I talk to people basically. Everything that I do is built on rapport and conversation. I'm not necessarily talking about lifetime opportunities. I'm developing what their personal or financial goals are, career goals. For example, this particular person, I just said, hey, I've started my new business. I wanted to see if I could share something with you. And I text her the I decide. And I said, when you sit down, give yourself 10, 15 minutes to play around with it because it's interactive. And if you have any questions, we'll talk about it when you're done. Um, because like I said, I don't want to say too much so that I decide can say it all for me. And this person is a salesperson at Nordstrom with me. She's a hustler. She's approaching her 50 years of age, so I know she's getting tired of hustling and selling for, and she's one of the top sellers over at Nordstrom. So I just basically said, hey, this is what I'm doing in my new business. If I can share some information with you, please, have 10, 15 minutes set aside. If it piques your interest, let's sit down and talk about it. And give me 30 minutes of your time and I'll explain to you how we accomplish the goals that we set in the I decide. So um in her case, she reviewed it. She said, I want to do it with my husband. Let's get started. But again, she couldn't commit to the Zoom meeting. And for me, that's important because I don't have the time to be at her office or at her place or at her house 3 or 4 times a week to do these trainings. So I'm trying to develop a commitment from her that goes beyond like, hey, I'm interested. So yeah.
I like it. That's awesome. Good stuff. I like it. Frank, what about you?
Hi. What about me with which one? Should like
Whichever one you want to go with first.
um
So
so how
if
do
you want me to, if you're gonna show me what you do, what would you
yeah.
say to me?
Um well, my first off, like let's say it's, I guess, a cold call. I'm just like, hey, Dimitri, how you been?
Well,
Good, good. How's everything going for you?
it's going day by day.
Day by day. Yeah, I mean, same here. How's everything with their family?
Good. Kids getting big. Wife is cool.
Nice, nice. And work?
Works good. Works busy. Grinding
Good.
away.
Good, good. Well, the reason I was calling you today is I've already been working on my businesses with real estate, insurance, and now I'm adding financial product side. And just wanted to see if you were actually had 20, 30 minutes to get on the phone with me or on a Zoom.
Okay. What is it for?
Well, it's pretty much to offer financial products to help people plan better for their future, for their families. And honestly, I could probably do you a better service if you can get on that call with me, because over the phone, it might be a little bit of a disservice.
Okay. That makes sense. Are you trying to sell me something?
No, no, no. So, I mean, of course, I'm in insurance and real estate. I'm in the business of buying and selling, but you don't have to do anything. It's just informational and just to see if there's anything that might pique your interest.
Okay. So you're like a financial advisor.
Yeah, I'm in the works of getting all the licensing for that, but yes, I am.
Gotcha. Cool. Sounds good to me.
Good, good. And then we just go on with setting the time. You tell me Tuesday at 2. Now, this is what I've been struggling with. Nobody has told me no. Maybe one person. But when it comes time to it, I do get that, oh, something came up. And sometimes I feel like, oh, maybe they're putting it off. But other times I feel like they are busy, like they have 2, 3 jobs, they have a family, they have a sports team, they're a coach, or all these things. So my appointments keep getting pushed, and that's the only thing I'm kind of struggling with. I don't know if you guys have any pointers on how to follow up without being like, hey, like kind of like Bobby was saying, like we want people to value our time and we got to understand their timing. And at a certain point, it is kind of like, okay, if I'm not going to be chasing after you, like if you tell me no, it's a no. Or it could, honestly, we could even see it as planting a seed, moving forward, and then circling back around.
Yeah,
But I don't know if you guys have any input for that.
I'll take that one. Most
Yeah,
of with this business, it's kind of different. With a lot of stuff I've dealt with, most of it's going to be preventing forest fires than putting out forest fires. So
venting.
like putting out the forest fire is okay. Well, how do I follow up after they cancel and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So everything Dimitri asked you, like, do I got to buy something and what's it for? All this,
Uh-huh.
you should. I'm gonna pull it up right now, the Ethor script, but you should. Or Dimitri, if you can find it, I can never find it in the drive. If you know where to find it. I think it's titled something else. But you want to say these things up front because Dimitri asked it to you. But I think you guys
Mm-hmm.
know in sales a lot of times clients will have little objections that they'll just never say. You know what I mean? And then if they never say it, you don't even know what they're thinking. So it's better to just handle it verbally. For example, if I call you, I'm like, hey Frank, how's it going? How you been? How's your dad? How's your brother-in-law? Cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm considering a career move, and I value your opinion, and I wanted to see if I can count on you for support. So you're like, so number one, it's like you're helping me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number two is like, well, it's educational, so I got to learn how to present my company and stuff and the services. I don't know if you're gonna need anything, but to be honest, just the support at the very least, you know, would mean the world to me. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. So out of that, I said you're getting education and you're helping me, and you don't have to buy anything because that's the only three things that can really happen for them not coming, right? And then I already said this earlier. You want to frame it like, do you have time in the next 24, 40 hours? If you give more time than that, people forget, and then you're like you said, they're a
You're kind
coach,
of
they're busy, they're
restarting
this.
again, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So they'll tell you, oh, like it's just 15 minutes. You got to make it seem like it's not a big deal. It's not super formal. It's not suit and tie. You're not going to meet the president. You don't got to carve out 6 hours for it. I need 15 minutes just to show it to you. And so you want to do all those kind of frameworks first and build that on the front end. Otherwise, if you don't, they're gonna cancel for XYZ, and you gotta kind of uncover it and you know, like you gotta hope to God they actually tell you the truth. And you're gonna say, "Oh, you thought
Mm-hmm.
you have to buy something?" No, no, no. Then you're saying it later. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So you say those things before. Did you find the script, Dimitri?
I made one. You
Cool.
want you want me to share that one?
Yeah, this is kind of what you guys have been saying already too. But again, if you're gonna be teaching this to someone else, you want them to hit the main pillars of it, which is I need support. You don't have to get anything. You're gonna get education out of it. We're gonna share some strategies with you. And they got to feel comfortable. Like it's nice warm water.
Okay.
Yep. And I can give you a couple more things to add to what you say to make more of an impact, especially at the end.
Okay.
So, for instance, Frank, when you say your thing and I say okay, how do you go about booking it for me?
I'm sorry.
So when I say like you say your thing, right? And I said okay,
And you said
I'm
okay,
okay
yeah.
with coming, then what do you say after that?
Okay, so do you have some time in the next 24 to 48 hours?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Okay. All right. What day and time works best for you?
I guess what's today? Tuesday?
Today, Tuesday the
Third,
4th. Yeah.
Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, perfect. And what time?
Let me stop you right there. I
Okay.
would always give multiple choice question answers. So I don't ask like when are you available kind of thing. Hey, you know
Okay.
what? I want to be able to meet with you tomorrow, which is Wednesday, or Thursday. Which one will work best? So A or B. So I say
Okay.
Thursday. Great. You want to
Okay.
do in the morning, afternoon, or evening?
Yeah.
Then they say, well, I work, so I want to get off and then do it there. So I'm going to pick the evening. Okay, great. Do you want to do 5 or 6? Well, I get off at 4:30, so probably 6. Then I pick 6.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I guess it's kind of like when I'm offering quotes. I don't just do one. I'd say take A or
Correct.
B.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Because it eliminates less thinking for the individual.
Yeah.
So you're giving them an A or B, option versus like, okay, what time I'm available? Shoot, I don't know what time I'm available. I gotta do this, I gotta do this, and then they start to think about all the stuff they gotta do,
Yeah.
versus
Yeah.
picking an option for yourself, for you.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
For me,
Cool.
I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but my availability is so limited because I'm only off Mondays and Wednesdays, and I only have mornings on some Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I always have mornings Fridays. So I'm just like, hey, I do ask what's your schedule look like this week? I'm available Monday and Wednesday from 9 to 1 because I got to pick up my daughter at 3 from school, or available Friday morning. Do any of those times work out for you? And
Yeah, of course. So you being part-time, you're not as flexible the rest of us. So therefore you have to be more specific. So if you gave them like maybe 2 or 3 times, hey, you know what? I got Monday at 3 o'clock, Friday at 10 o'clock in the morning, or Saturday at 11 o'clock, because those
but
are the times we're available. So then now they
even
have
if
to pick one of those.
Even if I was full time though, I want to make clients think that I'm busy all the time. I've got
Yeah,
to
yeah.
run. You're in a time slot that you get like I said, you're kind of like we're lucky to talk to you, but you're also lucky to talk to me because I'm busy. Like kind of like how John's getting. Like I could hardly ever catch him sometimes. Like I know he's handling stuff. I know he's got recruits going. It's like, okay, let me catch up. Let me feel fortunate when I can get that time in with you, you know?
Let me piggyback off of that. So when you're when you're not that busy, when you're starting, if you're coming with a trainer, your trainer is usually busy.
Yeah.
So like imagine if like Nate Ireton was gonna go on appointments with me. He's making like 1.5 million a year. So you know what I'm gonna tell the client like hey, like you better show up. Like kind of thing, right? Because I don't have a relationship with Nate like that. So it's gonna make me look bad. And that's on this script right here. And you want to teach that to the new person, like you want to teach that to your recruits, is say, hey, this isn't to make myself look like I'm a big shot, but you're gonna block off your calendar for real. You actually do have a bunch of things to do. You actually do know how to put together a plan for a family and teach them. So you want to pre-frame that too, so the client doesn't think it's wishy-washy, like not a big deal. I think it's hard for us to do it to our clients, but if it's us teaching someone else to do it for their people, it's more understandable. Like, hey, new career, I'm gonna show you some cool stuff. Don't have to buy anything necessarily. It's to support me, and I gotta get a professional on here and carve out his time. Like, can you just make sure you're good, whatever you give me? That prevents the whole forest fire, all those things, and you just gotta get smooth at doing that. Sorry, Dimitri, go ahead.
Very good. Yeah, I was gonna get to that. That was my next thing.
Mhm.
But Frank, after you got a time with me,
Mhm.
then what?
Um, I don't know. Do we read the script or do you want to just kind of help me out and tell
Is that
me?
what you do at the end though? You just kind
No,
of
I'm
book it
just
and that's
like,
it?
okay, well, thank you for, taking the time to talk to me today and for setting this up. I'm really excited for both of us, and I'll see you at the time. I'll send you a reminder like a day or a couple hours before, whichever you prefer, if you have any preference.
Gotcha.
That's pretty much it.
Cool.
I
So
told
what I want to do is teach you the ending, which is you enhance them showing up. So you can try
Okay.
to avoid the rescheduling.
Okay.
So what I would say at the end, once you book that time, hey, you know what? I'm gonna actually put it on my trainer's calendar, but I want to make sure you're committed to doing that because once I put it on his calendar, he's gonna take time away from his business. He's gonna take time away from his family, and he's gonna take time to help me out. So even though he's gonna be helping me out, you're gonna learn the same process. So we're both gonna get helped because what we do is really impactful. What we do is really important. So I want to make sure that time slot that we do put down, which is Tuesday at 5 o'clock, it doesn't get canceled, doesn't get rescheduled, it doesn't, kind of something like that because it's gonna, kind of hurt my progress in learning. You know what I mean? So I don't want that. And I'm also sometimes I get graded based on people not showing up or rescheduling on me. So do I have your commitment to be able to show up at that time? Then they say yes, I hope. Right. I say
Right,
great.
yes. Because I was saying, what do they say no? They're like, no, you know what? That commitment word, I don't like it. Cancel everything. I'm done. They hang up, they block me.
it's kind of
But
like
you want
dating.
to,
Like you don't really wanna, I mean, that's somebody that's telling you right there that they're gonna waste your time, you know?
Yeah,
So
right.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
once
Yeah.
you're able to get a
That's
Exactly.
commitment
true.
of them, once you're able to get a commitment of them showing up for sure, then you're good to go. They said great, and then you just mentioned what you just said, which is good. Which is, you know what? I will put it on all of our calendars. And what I usually have Ivan do is I'm going to put you on a three-way text message with me and my trainer. And so if you have any other questions beforehand or something comes up, feel free to ask us. But here is a three-way text message. So now it's like, oh shoot, now it's just not you, it's him too. So if I were to cancel, I'm canceling both of you, and that's gonna kind of like not be cool, I hope, right? So then I have
Yeah.
them put them on a three-way text message, and then when I put them on a three-way text message, they would reconfirm the date and time and Zoom link. So that's what they do on the three. So I see it. So now I know it. Now I can put it on my calendar as a trainer, and then obviously you can see it and you can put it on your calendar, and then we're all good to go, kind of thing. So at the end, I would say, you know what, great. Thank you for your commitment. I appreciate your time. And so I'm going to put you in a three-way text message with me and my trainer. I'm going to send you the details and information. So if anything changes or pops off, let me know because I want to make sure this is an effective appointment. Is that something you can make sure happen? And they'd be like, okay, yes. All right, cool. and then boom. So obviously we can't avoid every single cancellation or reschedule, right? It's just part of the business, but we can enhance the reason why they're coming. So therefore they're less likely to reschedule or cancel on you because now they already made a commitment. And it's more like, damn, I'm letting you down and him down. So like I shouldn't do that as far as integrity wise. Versus just you, this is like whatever. If you're like nonchalant about it, come help me out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm too busy to help you out, kind of thing. Because then therefore they also don't see value in themselves for being able to want to do it for you. So that's why on this scripts, I implement a couple different things, which is the reason why you're doing what you're doing to try to enhance it and also make it relatable. And so I choose over here, it says pick three, right? Something that more like if they could be related. So you're pick three meaning something that's important to you, but then also could be something important to them. So if they're struggling for far as money wise and they don't know about money, we can talk about make a change. We can talk about make more money. We can talk about, give your family more free time or more money from home, leaving a legacy, build a family legacy, get out of debt. So it might be important to you, so you should say it, but then it also might be important to them. So after you say, hey, you know what, I took a position, yada yada yada, top financial firms, I'm going to give the ability, it's going to give me the ability to do, and you say three things. I think that's important. One, I think when you're able to say why it's important to you and relate it to why it's important, possibly important to them, I think now they want to come. So dang, this is important to you because of this, this, this. Like, wait, hold on. I want to know. I want to learn more. I want to figure out what could be important to me, right? So that's part of that psychology part when you talk about what we do. Okay. Does any of these reasons make sense to you? Wait for their response, wait for their answer, make sure they understand why you're doing what you're doing. Then this is, I'm going through my training and your support will mean the world to me. I was just wondering if you and your wife, always, 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 huge, 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 important to bring wife or husband, significant other, whoever that is. Why? Because you just have one half. If you just have one part, it's only half. You want to have the full thing. Sometimes they make individual decisions separately. Like me and Ronnie have a couple that do that, so they want separate appointments, which is fine, but that's kind of rare. More than likely, if they're married, they're gonna want to do things together because then you're gonna run into that objection where like, oh, let me talk to my wife, oh, let me go talk to my husband, because therefore they want to be on the same page, which is nothing wrong with that. That's why you want to bring them there. So it's going to be way more challenging to try to get both there, but it's way more effective when you do. When you have one without the other, you're going to do an awesome presentation. One of them is going to like it, and then they're going to go and try to explain to the other one, and then the other one's going to discourage them. And therefore, I don't want to say wasting your time, but you're not going to really get the result that you're looking for. You'll make a way more effective impact if you do have the both of them. So I always recommend you do. And so sometimes in the past, what I've done, and I ask, hey, you know what? Are both of them showing up? And you say no, okay, cool, reschedule it then. Because there's no point. We're wasting time. And then as a trainee, because I've done this, I've got this done to me. I'm like, dang, like, why are we scheduling this? Like, I had this appointment, I did this work, but we're telling you ahead of time, or we're telling you in advance. In a sense, it's a waste of time because we're not going to make as much of an impact if both of them are there. So we just have to be really, 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 really get better at being good at getting both of them together. So what can you say? How can you come off? How can you get that time? All that stuff, that skill right there is really important. And it's really important for you to learn how to do it. And then once you learn how to do it, now how can I transfer that skill to one of my newest teammates, like your dad or whoever it is, to try to get them to get that importance of understanding them two together, and therefore they do it so they don't mess up, right? So all this stuff is duplication and transferring skill. But how do we transfer it if we don't know it ourselves? So it's really important for us to understand that part. How can I get both of them on there? So, and then it's also more effective. I trust and value your opinion. Therefore, my trainer is going to go over and share what we'll be doing so I can learn, but also so I can gain some support and encouragement from the people that matter most to me. I would love to see, I would want you to see the value in what we do and how we help families so that you can refer me people that could benefit from what we do. later down the road. So that's what we want to hit is I'm excited. This is for my training. I want your help. I value your opinion. Please refer me. And that's the Ether script. EOTH, right? OR. So those are the components you want to hit when you talk about the Ether script. And then obviously book the time, then you're ready to rock and roll. And
Hey,
then
Dimitri,
that covers the rest.
I'm gonna give you both of your emails. If you can send that to them because along I think we're gonna do some more role play after this. I'll send them the video and they can review how they lined up to it. Um, I want you guys to be thinking this. I'm gonna share my screen really quick. This is like something new we just got. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
A lot of times, before just real quick before we get into it, I think there's so much tension when we're thinking that okay, I gotta, especially at least on my part, like when I put you guys both on as business partners, I'm like I just know I need to get results right away, otherwise the person's gonna not start believing in this. And but I think that makes a little too much tension. And I was thinking like making sales, and when I took my energy off of sales and I put it on this, it made a big difference even in just the phone call. Um, it's the baseball approach. So it says like a game of baseball. When we give a presentation, our goal is to just get them to first base, really, which is let's just say like Fred, I meet with like your mom or your dad or whoever. I don't. I took my focus off of trying to like okay, let me see if I can help them put together a plan. I was like, hey, let me like for one create some awareness and see if I can get some referrals. That's like the first thing I want to do because we're talking to the most important people in their corner, right? So if I'm meeting with your best friend, let me talk with your best friend and impress them. Let me just do a badass meeting and really explain how money works and really explain how the current way of doing things aren't working. And let me just impress them and say, hey, like if I show you some value, would you be ashamed to send your best friend some referrals? Like, yeah, yeah, sure. Okay, cool. I'm gonna ask you after this. That's getting first base. Second base too. It would be nice to make them a client also, right? But my goal is at least first base only. Focus on impressing, doing a badass meeting, and when you're making the phone call, I think it comes off different when you're thinking, I just want to talk to you and show you what your best friend's doing and get some referrals, right? Instead of coming off like I need to sell you something.
Like that.
You know what I mean? And then we know half of the people, the 99% get impressed, 75% are going to send referrals, 50% are going to become clients. And a home run is we do all of them. We impress them, get referrals out of them, they become a client, and we recruit them. But not every not every time it's gonna be a home run, right? So as you guys are making this, like that should really be on your mind. Like, hey, like let me just get you on, let me just impress you, and see if I can get some referrals for your best friend out of it. That's it. The rest will kind of solve itself if you're doing good presentations. Cool, cool, cool. Dimitri, would you mind sending it to them because what do you say we do some role play on that?
The script or their presentation?
The one that you just brought up, your script.
Yeah, if you could put
Oh,
either
okay.
share it in the chat as a PDF or email it, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, yeah. Put it right here, Dimitri. They can save it to their devices.
Yeah, I'll print it out and I'll post it just so I can remind myself.
And Bobby, you have Vince and Frank, you have like Robert, your dad. Imagine like not knowing how to make appointments properly and we call 10 people and like none of them show up. You
Yeah.
know,
Like 10
um,
wasted.
they're gonna
Wasted.
start thinking like, oh snap, like this business doesn't work. Let me go something else, right?
Yeah.
So um I'll say my last 2 cents. There's a good book called The Wealth of Nations. It's actually an economy book by Adam Schiff. It was written like the 1600s. He found out 18 different ways to make a needle, like just a needle. Instead of having one guy do every part of it, he found out they can make it 5 times faster and more efficient by having one guy do the point, one guy do the original cut, one guy do this, one. So we're gonna kind of take you through the whole CFT process and just get like excellent at making appointments and excellent at following up and excellent at presenting. And so it might seem repetitive, but we want to get the excellence out of it because you know our teams need it. They deserve it.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, upload it.
And we'll be right back, guys.
No, me too.
You got something at 12, Dimitri?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's just role play 15 minutes, record it, send it to them, and we'll circle back in
Where
you
do
know
you
a couple
guys get
days.
those cool GFI backgrounds for your Zoom?
The GFI login page.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I just want the one that says I've seen a couple people have it, the 5 Fs or whatever. That's the one I want.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
But they look legit. I actually thought Dimitri was in that office for the first time I saw him. I was like,
That's
dude,
in
he's
the
balling. Look at that skyscraper office right there.
penthouse.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. It was open, that's why.
I know with Vince, when he made that appointment, I was like, Vince, one thing we don't do is we don't talk too much about what we're doing, and then I want make sure that you get the person's email address, let them know we're gonna send them an email with a Zoom link and cell phone number. So
Yeah.
that like you're getting little yeses as you
Yep.
go along. Like, okay,
Yep.
well, okay, recap, we're gonna do this date, we're gonna do that date at this time. I'm gonna
Yep.
be on with this person. Send me your email address, send me your cell phone number, and I'm gonna send you a Zoom invite and put it on my calendar.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I send that on the chat. Did you guys get it?
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked to Vince the other day. We
Uh-huh.
talked about what's next for him. I'm
Yeah.
not sure why his test is set like at the end of November. Like what the heck? So long away.
Because he wanted to do it in person, and I tried to convince him not to. Just because I told him that that time frame you're gonna lose a lot. You're gonna lose a lot of retention. And he's kind of like he's open to changing it, but when he checked, there wasn't like anything that was like still a week away. So yeah, I'll John's gonna meet with them later. John, I don't know if you want to go through like to find out if he can at least log in and see if there's any at home tests
Okay.
and maybe change it because I think maybe he just got frustrated with the online process and he's worried that he did something wrong on his on the very first test, because he
Yeah.
missed the
Yeah.
first test actually. So
That's right. Yeah, he did.
And then I don't want him to stay stagnant, so I told him to go on appointments.
yeah,
So he's like, okay, I'll get with Bobby.
yeah.
And I know he doesn't really believe in recruiting yet either.
He's actually better than I. He
He
could,
has like 2 people lined up.
yeah.
Let me use the restroom real quick, guys.
Yeah.
What else do you want to cover?
Just have them let's do role play, Dimitri, because I want them to hear themselves saying it to each other a couple times. And I have the recording. I'm gonna
Okay.
send it to them afterwards. And
Okay.
that with reviewing the script, we'll revisit again next time. This should be these guys will get it down, but I want to make sure it's just systematized.
Okay. Cool. Frank, you have the script?
Yeah, I have it right here. Put up next
Cool.
to
You want to pop it up and then let's just use Christian just because he's so cute.
All right, Christian, how you doing? I'm quiet over there.
I'm just letting you guys talk, man.
How you been?
I've been great, man. Just letting. I was just overhearing you guys, just letting me talk because I didn't want to interrupt anybody.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So,
and then just to add a little bit, yeah, Bobby, the reason why we're doing the in-person exam
Vincent?
for Vincent is because he the last time I spoke to him, he said at home he had too many distractions.
Yeah, exactly.
Because apparently the last time he took his exam, there was a Dodger game going on, and everybody was cheering, and he was thinking about what was going on in the game instead of focused on the exam.
Yeah.
So for people that can't really focus in a home environment, honestly, I can't even focus at home.
Yeah, I did my
That's why sometimes it's just better just to go in person, especially because apparently from what I've heard is that the online exam, I've never taken an online exam, but from what I heard is that they can be a little pretentious and kind of rude because even we had another girl take the exam and she's a woman, they're very sensitive,
yeah.
and she would just do little things like yawn or put her hand in her mouth because she was gonna sneeze, and they would just like instantly start telling her like, oh, don't do that, and oh, don't do this, don't do that,
yeah, it's pretty
and
bad.
then yeah, and when you have someone like that, when you have someone like that, when you're in a situation like that, it could like especially like if you're very sensitive, it could make you discouraged. And she actually, because of that, she actually scored way worse than when she took the exam in person. When she took the exam in person, she was off by one question. Then when she took it on the online proctored exam, she was off by 5.
Damn.
Yeah, so on like honestly, like I feel like yeah, it's gonna take longer to take the exam, but I'd rather have the result instead of, having to worry about, oh well, is their home gonna be quiet? Do they have kids running around? That's because that's one
Yeah,
of the
I'm a big fan of in person too. I didn't realize it was like freaking a whole month out, And
yeah.
and
Yeah,
it was
before honestly, that's the reason why GFI has you schedule your exam as soon as you do your ICA.
yeah.
Because that way, as soon as you do your ICA, even though you're doing the in-person one, usually they're not booked out like 2 to 3 weeks in advance. So you still have like 2 to 3 weeks to finish your hours. But the thing is, you have to make the commitment like, hey, in 2 to 3 weeks, I'm gonna finish those hours and then take the exam. So
Yeah.
that's the main reason why GFI pushes for the once they get ICA, hey, you need to schedule your exam.
Yeah.
Because and then you have to figure out a way to get those hours done. All
Cool.
right, let's see. Let's do this. So Frank, you want to do the script with me?
Yeah. You ready?
All right. I sure am, bro.
Oh, hey Christian, how you doing?
Doing good, doing good. What's
Good,
up?
good. Not much. Did you see the Dodgers win?
Honestly, I don't watch sports, bro.
No, I mean you must have heard about it. People are going crazy.
Yeah, I know. I saw what they did to the city. I was
Yeah,
like, oh
yeah,
man.
for sure, for sure. What about Camille? How's she doing?
She's in New York right now, actually. She's in Long Island.
Really?
Yeah, she's training for her new job.
That's awesome. It's good to hear. Good stuff. Hey, well, the reason I'm calling you is because I'm really excited. I just took this position in one of the top financial firms in North America, and it's going to give me the ability to make more money, help people, and really like give back to my community. Do any of
Oh,
these things
nice.
make sense to you? I'm so sorry. Keep going.
Oh, that sounds cool, man.
Yeah,
Well,
just
what kind of opportunity is it?
It's a company that offers financial products to help people build a better future. Do any of the reasons that I listed kind of make sense to you or stand out to you?
Some of it. Can you kind of reiterate to that, guys? I heard like give back to the community and what else?
There you go. See, so you caught that one. Yeah, so I pretty much like make more money, give back to the community, and really make a difference within the community, and help people. So one of the things I'm really passionate about is kind of guiding people on, how to kind of live a better life.
Okay, man. What like a better life? How?
Being able to plan for their families, being feeling protected, and having things in place for, whatever life throws at them.
Okay, man. And what do I have to do? What do you need from me?
Good. Well, I'm going through training, and your support would mean the world to me. So I was wondering if you and Camille could help me with a 30 to 45-minute Zoom training in the next couple of days with me, with my trainer.
Yeah. What do we have to do? Like, do we have to buy anything?
No, no, not at all. Pretty much it's just to help me with my training, provide you guys with education, and you guys don't have to buy anything at all.
Okay, yeah, man. What would be a good time? What's the schedule looking like? What am I doing?
To be honest, whatever time works for both of you, you and Camille together.
Okay.
Um, let's see, and sorry, you kind of stumped me there because I was going with the script. So I have I have available, what's better for you, Thursday or Friday?
Well, honestly, it's gonna be really hard, because Camille's on a different time schedule. So she
Right.
doesn't get back until Saturday.
Okay.
But I'm sure she can do Zoom from New York, but the thing is, she's 3 hours ahead, so the whole scheduling
Yeah.
situation is a little complicated. But I
Okay.
know she usually frees up around 4 6, so maybe 4 to 6, 4 to 6 o'clock on a Thursday.
On a Thursday. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's set that up. And I know she's out there training for her new job. So if anything changes, I mean, no big deal. You just let me know. So we could do Thursday. You said 4 or 5? Or 5 or 6?
Yeah, she usually frees up around 5 to 6.
Okay. So 6?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this up with my trainer. I'm gonna put it on their calendars. They're honestly very busy within their business too. So I'm gonna send this out so they're aware, and then I'm also gonna send out a group chat with all of us, just so that we can do a quick little intro, and then so we can confirm on the time. Does that work for you?
That works for me.
Okay, awesome.
Boom.
That's what I got.
That was pretty good. I think that was even better than the first time you did it.
Awesome, thank you. I know I missed a couple things, and I didn't go through the opinion part because he beat me to the punch with the timing, so I just skipped over it. Yeah, so but it was good. It was really helpful to have the script.
Yeah. So what you could do is you could always go back to. So for instance, you book the time and say, "Thank you very much. I do value your opinion. And then the opinion means the world to me. So I'll definitely love to, at least once I share it with you, I'd love to for you to refer me to other people."
Yeah, yeah, that's true. After the awesome part, I could have just done opinion, refer, and then see you then.
Yeah.
Cool.
But that just comes with repetition, more
Yeah,
practice. That's all.
awesome.
But you got the gist of it. You did the majority of it, so that's good. Cool. Bobby, you want to try it with Frank?
Sure. Hey Frank, how you doing today?
Good, Bobby. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Did you have a good weekend?
I did. Yeah, it was a long weekend, but now I'm just with the flu, but nothing serious. How
Uh,
about you?
I I heard it's going around. I had a great weekend, really busy. I got to catch the end of the Dodger game. What did you do anything fun or exciting this weekend?
Just saw some friends for Halloween, and that was pretty much it. But in between, also caught the a little bit of the Dodger game.
Awesome, awesome. It was a
Yeah.
great game.
Mhm.
Hey, so the reason for my calls is I'm really excited to have a new business opportunity. Obviously, I have my tax business and I'm contracting with one of the top financial firms in North America. And it's going to give me the ability to accomplish some goals of mine, mostly to be helping people get out of debt, creating tax shelters for themselves, and maybe even giving back to my community a little bit, at least in an educational sense. Uh,
Nice. Well, congrats.
Thank you, thank you. I'm going through training, and your support would mean the world to me. I was wondering if you and your wife or husband could help me with the 35-minute training with my trainer sometime this week.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Well, let's see. You said 30 to 45 minutes?
Yeah, 30 to 45 minutes.
Well, is there a time that works best for you? Do you have any
Yeah,
slots?
I'm available this Wednesday from 9 to 1, and Friday I'm available from 9 to 2 as well. So if that time works out for you guys, let me know and I'll send you guys a Zoom invitation. And I just wanted to see if you're available at that time.
Yeah, yeah. You said so Friday would probably be best, and you said between 9 and 2?
Yeah, what time is good for you?
Let's do 11.
11's perfect for me. Excellent. Right
Awesome.
after breakfast time. So I trust and value your opinion, and my trainer is going to be on the call with me. And he's going to be teaching me basically a little bit about what I'm going to be doing. And so I appreciate your support and encouragement. You're a close friend of mine, and this is really going to help me advance in my career. Um,
Um,
And I do hope you get a little bit of education out of it and you see the value of what I'm trying to do for my clients.
yeah, it sounds good. I'm excited.
Perfect. Can you send me your email address? Like I said, I'm gonna send you a Zoom invitation. And if there's any issues that you need to reschedule, I'm gonna follow up with you on Thursday, right around the same time, 11 o'clock. And if you're not able to make it, maybe we can reschedule for Saturday or perhaps Monday morning. Is that okay?
Yeah, sounds good. I just sent you my email through text. Did you get it?
I did. Thank you so
Cool.
much. All right. I'll talk to you Thursday. I'll touch base with you on Thursday.
Sounds good. You have a good one.
Really, Dimitri.
The only thing I would kind of avoid is I'm a financial advisor and I sell financial products.
Did I say that?
I said that.
No, not you.
I'm like, no, it's too late, Dimitri. Involve me every way.
Hey, Frank, and I know I know where
Probably
you're
not.
going because Christian asked you what you were doing.
Yeah.
You can say financial education. Little cleaner.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's that one slide, right, where it says anything that has to do with money.
Yeah, and once we start doing it, it's gonna be, you know it's legit. We're actually gonna educate him. So
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we're not technically financial advisors because we don't have securities license, so we can't
Yeah.
really say that. We do insurance.
Yeah.
Well, we educate people about finances within the insurance products that we have.
Yeah. That's right.
That's how I know Dimitri's not paying attention.
So can our company be a financial services company if we don't offer securities?
Correct. Technically, it can't.
Okay. It can't.
We're giving financial education, but we're not providing financial services
Okay.
or advising.
Because I'm about to do my DBA for this, and I was gonna be Win Financial Services, so I should think Win Financial Solutions or something like that, right?
solutions is what I
Yeah.
do too. Yeah.
What's that?
Solutions is what I use also.
Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would
solutions.
honestly, what I would do if you're like, what I would do if I were you is call the Department of Insurance, and then they'll give you like an exact name to use.
Okay.
Well, that too,
Good
Yeah,
idea.
because
Cool.
if you ever want, because the thing is, you want to make sure you get that taken care of the right way, because